it, Warren Dean.
All right. Is Jeff not the hottest fucking boomer man I've ever seen in my life? If I walk into my mom's old folks home and I see that guy, I'm like, good mom, good job, give her a fist bump. Holy shit, it's hard to date, isn't it? It's hard to date. I'm so glad that I found my wife in the 90s and that I've brought her up to now. I still have her and it's great. You know, because if I'd had to date like on the apps, like a lot of the young people now, and my face would have come up on her phone, she'd be swiping left. Some of you as well, I see, I get that, you know. But I asked her when I was kind of putting this together, I'm like, what is it? Like these apps, like swipe left means what? And swipe right means what? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, thank God. Not what you want your wife to know about for sure. I can't think of that an algorithm would pick our mates for us. That's crazy to me, right? That we'd let a computer do that. Well, back in the 90s, we still had an algorithm, didn't we? It was just called our moms, right? It was like some of you, I think, are the algorithms in here tonight. But this is how it worked. I'd bring her home. I'd be like, Mom, what do you think of her? And she'd be like, I don't like her. And that's how I knew it was a good one. That's how I knew. Oh. But I'm being in my 40s now, Gen X, I find a lot of my peers are getting divorced, right? Yeah, a lot of them are getting divorced. And it's because of the hair and kind of the look and the attitude I have, I find that for the Gen Z moms, they kind of want to get with me a little bit. They would like to get with me a little bit, you know? Some of the moms. And some of the dads as well. What's the timeless excuse for not wanting to date a guy? Do you guys, we gotta wash our hair. Isn't that one of the timeless excuses women would give guys? But look, so I know the truth. I know how long it takes to make this happen. It's not that long, okay? So really, you don't need to use that as an excuse. These are new times. You can use new excuses. Like, don't say that you have to wash your hair, ladies. If you don't want to date the guy, tell him you have to wash your balls. He won't bother you again. And if he does, he's special, okay? Give that guy a second look. I think that's what you should do. I feel like when I talk to, like people in their like Gen Z about what it was like in the 80s, it's almost like I was talking to some of the boomers about what it was like in the 60s, right? Except for in the 60s, you guys had like Free Love and Jimi Hendrix. And all we had in the 80s, yeah, there you go, see? You know what we had in the 80s? HIV and the Super Mario Brothers. A little different. Oh my, HIV. I've got 3 kids with my wife, right? And they span over the 2 generations. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'll let her know that you said that. So right now I have a 23-year-old, and I have a 12-year-old, and I have a 6-year-old. Yeah, so we figured it out. And when we're done raising our kids, we will have been raising kids for 36 years. Or as I'm now calling it, multiple life sentences. Yes, this guy's doing time with me, I think. You identified heavily with that one, I see that. But now I have to teach the new generation about dating and that kind of stuff. So my kid, I'm walking him home from school, he's like, Dad, what's a period? I said, well, son, that's a time measurement in hockey. And he goes, no, Dad, I mean for girls. And I said, well, that's a time measurement in ringette, right? He goes, be serious. I said, okay, let's, give me a day or give me some time. I'll figure it out. I'll get back to you, right? So he comes back to me after 2 days. I said, you've given me 2 days. I've been working on this for 36 years. Well, let's look it up online. Online, it says the shedding of the uterine lining. And he says, what does that mean? I said, I don't know. But all I do know is once a month, your mom gets really mad at me and I have no idea why. 2 weeks later, his mom is mad at me. I have no idea why. And I said that. Why are you so mad at me? I don't understand. And from the back of the room, all I hear is, maybe she's got her period. And I was like, no. Because I forgot to tell him you're not allowed to talk about it. It's Fight Club, okay? I'll leave you guys with this quick one here. And that's my mom's favorite joke. So I'm over 40 and it's hard to make new friends. So when I see a U-Haul come up across the street, I can't walk over there and be like, hi, my name's Warren and I live over there. And I've got PlayStation and Xbox and a collection of vintage pornography. That's my mom's favorite joke. And I asked her, is that your favorite joke? Because the first time I found vintage pornography was snooping around in your drawers. And she said, that is not vintage pornography. That is the only picture we have of your grandmother. The greatest generation. I'm Warren Dean. Have a great night.